All right, everyone, let's gather around the console for some more Mario 3D World excitement. Who's up for conquering Part 6 and proving our gaming prowess? Hope you guys enjoyed the last episode, and if you haven't seen it, you can watch that round first. That was epic, right, guys?
You're right, Barack. Count me in. I've faced some of the toughest deals in the business world, and let me tell you, Mario won't be any different. I've got a strategy that's second to none. The best strategy, believe me.
The hell! Donald, you always bring that business confidence into the gaming realm. Damn. But let's not forget that Mario requires a careful blend of strategy and nimbleness, much like maintaining a balanced and healthy lifestyle. Oh, and by the way, that's not where I'd find you.
Oh, come on, Michelle, that's bullshit and total nonsense, and you know it. I have my oatmeal and 2 slices of cheese bread every morning.
Oh my God, Donnie, you know that's almost an all-carb meal, right? But whatever. Michelle, you're absolutely right. And speaking of healthy lifestyles, I've been honing my gaming skills during my downtime. Watch out, because I might just surprise you all. I watched last game night and reminded myself to level up my skills again.
Joe, I can't wait to see your gaming prowess in action. Start now, because the game has already started and you're not really high in focus, huh? But first, we've got this level to conquer. Let's jump in and do this.
All right, I've got the controller time to show you all how it's done. I must say that I really don't like the division of roles for the characters. Why can't we switch?
Geez, stop whining, Donald. So annoying. Bah, be okay with the character you get. Why does it matter? Another character won't make you a better player, huh?
So you're saying I'm a bad player, Michelle? For God's sake, always the argumentative ones doing the talking. Jesus Christ.
Going in with the bold approach, Donnie, just like charging into like everything without a plan. Michelle is right. A different character won't make you a good player. So come on, boys, be focused and make sure we get all the secret power-ups and beat the bad guys in this game. It's a risk, but we have to do it to beat Bowser.
Well, sometimes you've got to take risks, just like in business, but oh dear, it seems I miscalculated that jump just now. Can happen, no big deal.
Donnie, that's what happens when you dive in head first without considering the consequences. In this game, patience and precision are key. Mark that, Donnie. It's something you can learn, haha.
Michelle, you hit the nail on the head. It's like crafting effective legislation. You need to carefully weigh every step before moving forward.
Indeed, Joe. So now that we're slow and steadily playing the game, I've got some tales from my week that I can't wait to share with you all. It's been a whirlwind of adventures, let me tell you.
Honey, you always manage to bring a spark of excitement to the conversation. We're all ears. Spill the beans and give us the lowdown.
A spark of excitement? Well, you're only saying that because she's your wife. In fact, you have to listen, my friend. Otherwise, she will kick you out of the house. Mark my words.
Do you speak from experience, Donnie? But go ahead, Michelle.
Well, as part of my ongoing efforts to embrace a healthier lifestyle, I decided to take on a new challenge. Gardening. Yep, I rolled up my sleeves and tackled my backyard to create a little vegetable garden. I thought, why not try my hand at nurturing some fresh produce right at home?
Michelle, while I've navigated the world of high-rise buildings and luxury resorts, gardening sounds like a whole new kind of endeavor. Did you secure the best soil? Tremendous soil, I hope.
Donald, while I can't claim to have unearthed the ultimate soil, I did my homework and got some pretty good soil for the job. My hope is that my veggies will grow up big and strong, just like my dedication to promoting healthy living.
That's fantastic, Michelle. As you know, I've been putting in the effort to lead a healthier lifestyle too, especially since taking on the role of president. I've been focusing on my fitness routine and making an effort to incorporate more fruits and veggies into my diet.
Joe, good job. But honey, I'm curious, did you encounter any unexpected challenges in your gardening journey?
Oh, absolutely. Imagine this. I'm out there planting away when suddenly a squirrel, yes, a squirrel, makes its grand entrance. It looked at my freshly planted seeds like they were its next meal. Let me tell you, it was a real showdown between me and that cheeky squirrel.
Michelle, you faced off against world leaders and now you're squaring up with squirrels? That's quite the transition. Did you attempt a diplomatic negotiation with the squirrel, maybe a trade agreement involving nuts?
Donald, as much as I'd love to add squirrel negotiator to my credentials, I decided to go the practical route and put up some protective barriers around my garden. No international treaties necessary.
Honey, your dedication is inspiring. But let's not forget, even in the midst of gardening and squirrel standoffs, it's important to carve out time for relaxation and fun. Have you been able to unwind after your gardening escapades?
Absolutely. After all the digging and squirrel surveillance, I treated myself to a luxurious spa day. You know, a little self-care goes a long way in rejuvenating both the body and mind.
Michelle, that sounds absolutely wonderful. I've always believed that looking after ourselves is paramount, especially when dealing with the demands of public service.
Honey, your stories of gardening, squirrel antics, and spa indulgence paint quite the picture. It's a testament to the importance of embracing diverse experiences and finding delight in life's simple pleasures.
Well, Michelle, you've certainly demonstrated that even after leaving the White House, you continue to lead by example, whether it's in cultivating a garden or nurturing your well-being. Tremendous effort, truly.
Thank you all. This week has been a mix of laughter, challenges, and a good amount of soil under my nails. But that's the beauty of life, right? Embracing the journey and making the most of each precious moment. So now that I've shared my story, how's everyone's week shaping up?
Well, it's nice that you're finally showing some interest in our lives after sharing your overly long story.
Oh, Donald, be quiet. Michelle, you always know how to organize a good catch-up session. My week has been quite eventful, delving into my memoir writing and spending quality time with the family. But you already knew that, haha. Just telling for you guys. And you, Donald, what's been on your plate?
Well, thanks for sharing, Barack, even though I don't really care. You know me, Michelle, always in the middle of things. My week has been filled with closing deals, shaking hands, and of course, continuing to make America great again. Pay attention, Joe, because I'm making some significant changes for America very soon.
Ah, the classic art of the deal, Donald. But let's not forget that a fulfilling week goes beyond the realm of business. Joe, how has your week been treating you?
Well, Michelle, it's been a week of discussions, meetings, and strategizing around some important policies. But I also made sure to find some quality moments with my grandkids. Their infectious energy always lifts my spirits. Oh, and keeping up with the news about what our dear friend Donnie did again, quite amusing to know, haha.
That sounds heartwarming, Joe. Family time truly is the glue that holds us together. And how about you, Donald? Any family stories amidst your busy schedule?
Well, as you might know, Michelle, I've got a big, fantastic family, really amazing. They're always up to something exciting. But yes, my focus remains on managing my various ventures, from Trump Tower to my world-class golf courses.
Okay, Donnie, it sounds like the family business is alive and well.
All right, enough work talk, guys. Joe, how about some fresh updates from your corner of the world?
Well, Michelle, I've been delving deep into infrastructure proposals and engaging in discussions on healthcare initiatives. But let's not overlook the essentials. I did manage to enjoy a delightful scoop of ice cream. Sometimes you have to seize those moments of joy.
Oh, yes, Joe, you're absolutely right. Ice cream is a universal mood lifter. Now, Donald, any ice cream escapades in your busy calendar?
Well, Michelle, while I might not be engaging in ice cream indulgences, I have a soft spot for a delicious slice of chocolate cake. Really good cake, I must say. Tremendous cake.
Donnie, your love for chocolate cake has left an unforgettable mark in history. It's something for the books.
All right, guys, let's not get lost in dessert dreams. Joe, it seems like you found a good balance in your week, shifting between serious work and life's sweet treats.
Absolutely, Michelle. It's about finding that balance between fulfilling responsibilities and savoring the little pleasures.
Well said, Joe. And Donnie, it's clear you have a full schedule with your array of pursuits.
You're absolutely right, Barack. I've always believed in staying active and keeping the momentum going.
Exactly, Donald. It's great to hear about everyone's week and how you're all juggling obligations while also making time for personal moments of relaxation.
Honey, you always manage to bring us back to the fundamental aspects. The balancing act, the cherished family moments, and the occasional cake or ice cream treat.
Absolutely, honey. Life is about finding harmony in the journey and remembering to enjoy the simple pleasures that add flavor to our days. So now that we're on the same page, Joe, do you have any interesting updates about America to share with us?
Michelle, you know I always have something in store. Well, get ready. We've officially declared a National Ice Cream Day.
Ice cream day? Joe, I might not be up to date, but that's quite the bold move. Is this your new negotiation tactic?
Donnie, I can assure you this decision was made purely to spread happiness and comfort among the American people. We firmly believe in the unifying power of a scoop of ice cream.
Joe, that's certainly an innovative move, but tell us, is there a specific flavor that's been chosen as the official Ice Cream Day flavor?
Thanks and absolutely, Barack. We conducted a nationwide poll and Unity Swirl emerged as the clear favorite. It's a delightful mix of vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, symbolizing the unity of different flavors coming together.
Unity Swirl, huh? That's quite the poetic choice, Joe, but Do spill the beans. What's the grand plan behind this Ice Cream Day celebration? Are we talking about waffle cones or classic cups?
Michelle, you're hitting the nail on the head. We're embracing both waffle cones and classic cups. We believe in freedom of choice, catering to the diverse ice cream preferences that define our great nation.
Joe, I have to admit, this Ice Cream Day idea has a nice ring to it. While I might not have thought of it, I can certainly appreciate a clever PR move.
Donnie, when credit is due, we should acknowledge it. Joe's administration knows how to uplift the nation's spirits, one scoop at a time.
Well, Joe, you've certainly found a unique way to bring the country together through a shared experience. But let's not forget about the important matters. Can we top the Unity Swirl with delicious toppings?
Michelle, you've got it right. Toppings are not only allowed, but highly encouraged. We're talking about rainbow sprinkles, hot fudge drizzles, whipped cream dollops, the works. Because when it comes to unity, embracing diversity and variety is key.
Joe, it's almost unbelievable, but I have to admit, your Ice Cream Day idea might just be a stroke of genius. It's quite impressive, I must say.
Wow, coming from you, Donald, that's quite an endorsement.
All right, Joe, you've given us the inside scoop on Ice Cream Day. It's a creative way to uplift people's spirits and remind them of the simple pleasures that can bring us together.
That's exactly right, Michelle. Amidst life's complexities, sometimes a delicious scoop of unity can remind us of the shared joy we find in the little things.
Well, I know that I'll do things differently when I return to the presidency. A National Ice Cream Day is fun, but we need to put serious effort into improving the country to make America the greatest country again. Well, it already is, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, keep dreaming, Donald, but sure, share your ideas with us, always open to new ideas.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, gather around because I've been brainstorming some absolutely tremendous ideas for when I make my triumphant return to the Oval Office. Let me assure you the changes I have in mind will leave you speechless. And no, Joe, you can't steal them. These ideas are uniquely Trump and can't be replicated because it's the Trump touch that makes them work.
Oh, this sounds intriguing. Donnie, do enlighten us. What grand visions do you have in store for your comeback?
Well, first and foremost, I'm planning to decorate the entrance of the White House with pure gold. You know, give it that signature Trump style, a real visual delight.
Donald, your design choices have always been unique. But remember, it's the substance that truly matters.
Michelle's making a good point there, but Donald, I'm curious, apart from the decor, any changes in terms of policy or legislation?
Absolutely, Joe. Brace yourself for the Trump Fairways Act. I'll make sure every American gets a free membership to one of my fantastic golf courses. It's time to share the luxury wealth, don't you think?
Donnie, that's quite a creative twist on economic policy, I must say.
And what about foreign relations, Donald? Any plans to improve international relationships?
You bet, Michelle. Introducing Trump diplomacy. World leaders will have to negotiate while playing golf at my golf course. The one with the best swing gets the best trade deal.
Donald, I have to admit, that's a completely different approach to international diplomacy.
Donnie, I'm almost tempted to come out of retirement just to witness your golf course negotiations firsthand. Almost!
Well, Barack, you know you'd be welcome. And speaking of being welcome, I'll be commissioning a magnificent statue of myself right on the National Mall, a true monument to success.
Donald, your ideas are always, I don't know.
Michelle's right. Your ideas definitely have a certain...
And that's not all, folks. Brace yourselves for Trump Force One. That's correct. We'll be renaming Air Force One to Trump Force One. Got to maintain that strong and consistent branding.
Donnie, I have to admit, branding is clearly one of your strong suits, but that's about it.
Ha! You're just jealous.
All right, let's talk education. Any major changes in that area, Donald? Perhaps our viewers have some ideas too. If you want to share your thoughts and ideas with us, feel free to leave a comment below.
Absolutely, Michelle. Get ready for the launch of Trump University, a top-notch educational institution. Courses will include Art of the Deal, 101 inches, and advanced hairstyling techniques.
I've got to hand it to you. Your ideas are definitely unique.
Well, Donnie, your plans are certainly something else. I've got to say, the world would be in for quite the experience if you took the reins again.
You know it, Barack. Get ready for a presidency that'll be talked about for generations.
Well, Donald, your potential presidency sounds like it would be memorable, to say the least.
Absolutely, honey. It seems the world would be in for a taste of the Trump-tastic leadership style.
All right, folks, let's shift our attention from the serious matters and dive into something that's sure to bring some smiles. There's been quite a buzz about some exciting new Nintendo games on the horizon, and I'm genuinely curious. What games are grabbing your attention and sparking your interest?
Well, Michelle, you know about my long-standing fondness for Mario Kart. It's a timeless classic that seems to have an enduring charm that defies the passage of time.
Ah, Mario Kart, Joe. And I'll admit I've always had a rather competitive streak. I'd be more than ready to challenge you to a race, a real showstopper, you might say.
Now that's a scene I'd pay extra to witness. But let's stay on the topic of Mario. I'm eagerly anticipating the upcoming release of Super Mario Party. It's a delightful blend of friendly competition and cooperative gameplay, the perfect formula for a fun night.
Honey, you've hit the nail on the head. Super Mario Party is all about building camaraderie, sparking playful rivalries, and promoting cooperation, a recipe for a night filled with laughter and joy.
And let's not forget about Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's essentially a chance to create your own peaceful island paradise, a soothing escape from the daily hustle and bustle. I can easily see myself relaxing in that kind of environment.
Ah, Animal Crossing, Joe. While the idea of crafting an island might not inherently catch my attention, I can definitely imagine turning it into a lavish retreat that reflects my unique style.
Let's dial back our imaginations a bit, gentlemen. However, I've also heard whispers about the upcoming The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild sequel. The first game was hailed as a masterpiece, a virtual adventure that captivated players worldwide.
Michelle, your enthusiasm is well placed. The Legend of Zelda franchise holds an esteemed place in the realm of gaming, and Breath of the Wild elevated it to an entirely new echelon. The impending sequel undoubtedly holds the promise of building upon that legacy in novel and intriguing ways.
Well, I might not be a dedicated gamer, but I can definitely appreciate an engaging adventure. If there's a way to negotiate deals in the fantastical world of Hyrule, count me as interested.
Donnie, while I'm not sure if the fantastical kingdom of Hyrule is ready for your unique negotiation style, I have no doubt it would be quite a sight to see.
All right, folks, let's bring things back to reality for a moment. But before we move on to other topics, Joe, I'm curious, any other Nintendo favorites catching your attention?
Well, Michelle, I've been keeping an eye on Splatoon 3. It's an innovative take on team-based shooting games featuring a vibrant color palette and endless opportunities for creativity.
Splatoon, huh? Joe, I can't help but picture an epic paintball showdown, but with a touch of luxury. Of course, I'd insist on the most elegant colors.
Even in the virtual world of paintball, Donnie, your love for opulence shines through.
It's truly heartening to see the genuine excitement you all have for gaming. It's a reminder that no matter our different roles and responsibilities, we can all find a shared sense of enthusiasm through enjoyable gaming experiences.
Absolutely, honey. Gaming at its core transcends boundaries of geography, politics, and age, uniting people with a common interest.
And let's not forget, it's a sign that the spirit of curiosity and wonder remains with us, regardless of our age.
While my gaming experience might not be extensive, I can definitely recognize the strategic value of gaming, whether it's on a console or in the complex arena of politics.
I'm totally on board with that, honey. Just make sure Donnie doesn't use his famous negotiation skills to take shortcuts on the race course.
You never know, Barack. My signature art of the deal might just propel me to victory on the virtual track. It doesn't matter what game we play. I'm good at every game, you know.
And I'll happily serve as the unbiased referee, making sure a spirit of fair play rules the race.
It seems that gaming not only brings spirited competition and shared joy, but also gives us opportunities to form unique alliances and engage in friendly challenges. Like life, it's a space where we can find common ground and create cherished memories through laughter and friendship. And as we wrap up this absolutely fantastic game night, I have to say I'm overflowing with gratitude for the wonderful laughter and genuine camaraderie we've experienced tonight.
You know, Michelle, gaming might not be my usual forte, but I have to admit, I've had a great time navigating the virtual worlds with all of you. So, a big thank you for inviting me to this virtual extravaganza.
Absolutely right. I couldn't agree more, honey. It's always a blast to come together, even in the virtual realm, to share some laughs, some friendly competition, and some truly enjoyable moments.
You're absolutely right, Michelle. And while I might not have been able to catch up to your lightning-fast Mario skills, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for hosting this game night.
Oh, Joe, I've got my secrets to mastering those virtual tracks, but really the pleasure has been all mine. Now let's turn our attention to planning our next gaming extravaganza. Any ideas on what kind of gaming adventure we should embark on next?
Well, I've been putting in some serious hours perfecting my island paradise in Animal Crossing, so I'm more than ready for another island hopping adventure.
Donnie, I can't help but wonder how you'd bring your signature opulence into a virtual island setting.
How about a night dedicated to Super Mario Party? It's always a blast, and I'm ready for another round of those fun mini games. Or we could play another episode of Mario 3D World. I just can't get enough of these games.
That sounds like a great idea, Joe. And maybe, just maybe, we can try some Splatoon 3 action. I'm curious to see how Donald's negotiation tactics would work in a colorful paintball arena.
You never know, Michelle. My paint splatters might just be the most strategically placed on the battlefield.
Whatever the game, count me in. It's not really about the game itself. It's about the company and the laughter we share.
Exactly, honey. And speaking of company, we absolutely must take a moment to express our sincere gratitude to all of you out there who joined us for this virtual game night.
Absolutely, your presence truly makes a difference. It warms my heart to know that even in the virtual world, we can come together, share some laughs, and create a sense of connection.
And let me tell you, folks, even with our differences, I can wholeheartedly appreciate the power of unity and the shared joy that comes with a night like this.
Donnie, you see, unity isn't just a buzzword. It even finds its place in the world of gaming.
So, to all of you who've tuned in, whether near or far, thank you from the depths of our hearts for being part of our virtual gaming gathering.
Absolutely, we're truly thankful for your support. And remember, while it's always great to secure a victory, it's really about the memories we create together.
Indeed, Joe, and who knows, maybe I'll grab that coveted top spot in our next gaming get-together.
Well, we'll all be eagerly waiting to see how that unfolds. Until our next adventure, a big thank you to all our viewers. And we're really looking forward to our next game night together.
So from all of us here, take care, stay safe, and keep those game controllers ready, because more fun times are ahead.
Absolutely, Michelle. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. See you all in the next game night.
Yes, share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and become part of our community. Bye, everyone.